What's up, guys? It is the 200 subscriber motherfucking special. We're going big, guys. To be honest, I didn't have enough time to prepare because we hit 100 subscribers not even 3 months ago, I think. And now we're at 200. I didn't have enough time to build up the collection. So, I mean, there are some goodies in here, but it's still, my collection isn't exactly where I want it to be. And I mean, to tell the truth, it's probably never going to be exactly the way I want it to be. So, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, so there will be a giveaway, of course, to celebrate the 200 subscribers and to be qualified or to be eligible to actually win or enter the giveaway. You have to be publicly subscribed to the channel. You must like the video. And you also must be a resident, well, or live, right? You need a mailing address inside the US. That is it. We will talk a little bit more about what the giveaway is and all that jazz. There's going to be a phrase as well, so I know you guys are actually entering the giveaway. But for now, let's go ahead and look at some PSA crap I've been buying. And then I'll move on to some other stuff that isn't PSA graded that I've kind of also been buying in one of my binders here. The binder's huge too, so I don't know. I fitted before. I've done a video, obviously for 100 subscribers before, and I fit it in here. I don't know how I did it though. So we'll figure that out, I guess. But thanks, guys. 200 subscribers is crazy. The channel's growing big. We're already at 210-ish subscribers already. Like it's growing big. I like talking to you guys, interacting with you guys in the comments and whatnot. And I do have big stuff for the channel, bigger giveaways, etc. And it's been really nice, guys. So here's the thing. I never want to come off as braggadocious. These collection videos are never to be like, oh, I have money. I don't like that, guys. I really don't. I grew up poor. If you guys really want to get a little bit of a backstory here, we first generation immigrants, my parents split. So it was just, you know, single family or single parents household, not enough money to go around. Had 2 siblings and then another one came along the way. So 3 siblings, and it's just not enough money to go around. So I grew up poor. I used to steal cards actually from stores because I loved the game, but I don't recommend doing that. I'm just saying, you know, it is what it is. It's what I did. But I studied, I graduated college, have a really nice paying job, so now I can buy the crap that I want. So guys, just stick to it, stick to a plan. It will work out, and you will be able to get the crap that you want. And this is the crap that I want. So this is what I'm spending my money on. But without further ado, guys, 200 subscribers. We're going to start off here with the Dark Magician girl that is from Lost Arts. So the lights are a little bit harsh on me, guys. It's a little bit tough to tell if I'm getting stuff on camera. Hopefully I am, because I'm really working on this lighting stuff, guys. It's not the easiest. Like, it's either going to be on my eyes or there's going to be glare everywhere, and it's either way I don't like it. But all right, it's Dark Magician Girl Lost Art promo, a sealed Gem Mint 10. I got this because this is actually, so this is one of what's the guy's name? I'm really bad with names, guys. Takashi something or other, the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh. If you don't know, if you want to know one thing about me and like keep it in the back of your mind, is I am terrible with names. I will remember faces, but names are just they're not my favorites. I actually forgotten the girl's name I was going out with. It's like that bad, dude. Like, it was our first or second date, you know, so it's not as bad, but it's I'm not good with names. But the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh, this was one of his drawings. He did pass away, so I actually got this before he passed away. I don't know if the value has gone up. You knowing the way people behave when people pass away, probably. I haven't checked the value. You guys can check the value if you are interested. I just got it because it's cool, and I wanted something that was sealed, and it's Gem Mint 10. So a lot of the stuff that you do try to that is for sale is usually not Gem Mint 10, and that's the way it is. That's why I got it. It's also a very nice piece. All right, so let's move on here. Let's see. I can start here, actually. So these are cards that I've actually pulled myself and they're Pokemon cards. So we're going to dive into a little bit of Pokemon here. Got 2 Charizard V-Stars, a Pikachu, which was like, apparently is like an $80 card. I don't know. I love this guy though. He has like a little Thunderbolt here. I don't know. I really like this card. And then Gengar, level X, all of which I pulled or my girlfriend pulled. I think I pulled 1 Charizard and my girlfriend pulled the other Charizard. So I keep them in here even though they're not graded because they look cool. Hey. All right, so actual graded stuff here. I started buying some random PSA stuff just to have some PSA stuff because I didn't have that many. But it's random, but it's also stuff that I find interesting or cool, like Future Fusion. I really wish Konami did not screw up Future Fusion the way they did. I get how broken it can be, right? You set up your graveyard and stuff, but they could have nerfed it in ways that didn't ruin the card, essentially, right? And it's an alt-T. It's not first edition, but it's PSA 9, which is all right. It's all right. I just wanted a Future Fusion because I like my Fusion cards. Moving on here, we got another Dark Magician Girl, this time in 9, and it's not sealed. So I give a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players flack for waifus and stuff, but Dark Magician Girl is the only exceptional waifu to have in your collection and to have many of in your collection. You can come at me in real life. We will fight it out, bro. All right, moving on here. Toon Blackluster Soldier in 10, PSA 10. The only thing, so it's a collector's rare. I love collector's rares. I don't know how many times I've said that on the channel, randomly, I guess, because there's not a lot of boxes that I open where there's collector's rares, right? I don't like the Tactical Master type sets, so I usually avoid them or get a couple boxes and that's it. But yeah, so Toon Blackluster Soldier just looks fucking dope, dude. Look at him. You can't, if you lose to him, you cannot be mad. This guy's adorable as fuck. And I wish I found him in first edition, but he wasn't too expensive as a 10, PSA 10 when I got it. So I was like, hey, yeah, I'll scoop it up. And yeah, you know, it's ever since then, it's love at first sight. We're going to move on, though, to Elemental Hero Stratos, the Airman himself, in 9. And of course, all of these are not PSA. They're first edition. This one's a PSA 9. And it's a Starlight rare. I really want more Stratos Starlight rares. I have been investing pretty heavily in Starlight rares, actually, guys. The rarity did win me over, mostly because of the exclusivity of it. Collector's rares is still my favorite, but Starlights, there are just so few of them that you have to buy them, guys, before they start selling out. Of course, you also want to be smart about it, like anything that's hero related, anything that's Dark Magician related, DM era related, waifu related. If it's a Starlight, scoop it up, because 9 times out of 10, it's going to be very expensive in a couple years. This card has not been moving too much, but I mean, it's Stratos, it's a 3 of in hero decks. We just got to wait a little bit because hero players are nutty. Trust me, guys, hero players will pay the premium for shiny cards. Moving on here, we have a very hard to read Elemental Hero Flare Wingman in PSA 10 first ed. So I did get this one in first ed. The older cards are definitely harder to find in first edition, which, you know, it is what it is, I suppose. But I did start buying some hero stuff. And, you know, it's a lot of DM stuff, I will admit. I'm not the biggest DM fanboy. I'm a GX fanboy. But for the most part, GX stuff, to me at least, seems more expensive and less hard to find. Maybe people are just less likely to get rid of it than DM era stuff. So I've been buying more DM era stuff, in full disclosure. But I do want to get all of the Elemental Hero fusion, the Neos fusions, the original fusions, in both Alt-T and Ultra Rare. So that's a start. I'll get there, guys, but I do like Flare Neos. I think my favorite is definitely Air Neos. So my second favorite, I think, will be Grand Neos, I think, or Dark Neos. Dark Neos is pretty cool too. Let me know what your favorite is. I think we all have a favorite. Moving on here, E-Hero 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗓 first dead PSA 9. Unfortunately, I do want to get a whole bunch of these cards, not only because it's my favorite, and the reason, guys, it's my favorite is not just because Konami has stopped printing these, so the value is bound to skyrocket a lot more over time, since there is literally just one copy or one printing of this card, and that is it. I guess, I mean, if you consider stuff from Asia, there's more variety in that case, but this is the only art, the only printing of this card in one set, so I do expect it to go up in value. But that's not the reason I like the card. That's not the reason this is my favorite original Neos Fusion. It is because it is red, and it is a really nice red. The packaging of Power of the Elements is really nice. I might actually start getting into opening Korean stuff, and the first thing I'm going to open, it might be Power of the Elements, right? No, that's the new set. What's Stone? Is it Stone? Yes, STON. Storm of Neos? Something of Neos. Strike of Neos. I think that's it. And yeah, I just really like the color red, and that red is fucking sexy as fuck. All right, moving on here. We have another Stratos, but in Alti, it's from an OTS pack, PSA 9. All the OTS stuff is unlimited, so it's unlimited. I might get, again, more of this, because anything that you play 3 of basically all the time in a deck, which usually Stratos you play 3 of in all decks, if not 2, probably not 1, right? You're either going to do 2 or more per deck. You want to invest in, because people will want the higher rarity stuff, and they usually want the same rarity for everything. I heard some people kind of, how do I phrase it? They try to justify it as a strat, where they say if your opponent sees you use different versions, different rarities of a card, that they know how many copies that you are running, I guess. But I mean, to tell you the truth, who cares, right? Like, what does that really tell you, besides they have another copy? Most competitive cards, there's not like a clause or an effect that says if they have more than 1 copy, you win the duel, or something busted like that, right? So knowing they have 2 or 3 or 1 copy, who the fuck cares, really? I mean, there's might be like very little situations where that actually matters, but yeah, I don't think so. Moving on here, we have Dark Magician Girl from Rush Duel, and I think I'm going to get more of this as well, because the Rush Duel, and more Rush Duel in general, guys, there's like a lot of interesting artworks from the Rush Duel era, I guess, because they are, first of all, I think the picture is bigger, is it not? Yeah, a little bit bigger, so they have more liberty to do cool stuff with the minimal borders that the card is constrained under. But they also update the drawing of the actual card, like Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, Red Eyes, Dark Magician Girl, Jinzo even, Summon Skull, I think, too. So I'm going to be starting to buy a lot of that. So next update, I'm probably going to have a lot more of that. Although I am very ADHD about the collection. If I find something that I like as well, like another cool set or piece, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it, I will start buying that and forget about the other stuff. So we'll see if I stick to it. All right, guys, we're almost done here. Blackwing, Silverwind Ascent. I like Blackwings, and it wasn't that expensive, so I got it. PSA 9, first edition. It wasn't that expensive, that's why I got it. I think this is one of my first PSA editions that were, fairly recent. Red Eyes, Dark Dragoon, guys. Like I said, Starlight won me over. PSA 9, I think the only edition is first edition for this card, so first edition, and it's actually gone down in value just because I don't think people are playing it as much. There's like 52 of listings of this card on TCG Player, so that's nutty. I probably lost some money on that one, actually. You know what? Maybe not, because I bought it pretty cheap. Tri-Blaze Accelerator, same thing as the Blackwing card. It's one of the first cards I bought. I do like Axel's cards, or O'Brien, whatever the hell you want to call them. And it's not because the same reason I think other people like him. I just like the fact that he's shooting guns, or like he's shooting flaming bullets at people. Like that's his whole fucking thing. That's awesome, dude. That's a really violent thing for Yu-Gi-Oh. The last thing, we're not ending very climatic here, but 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗡𝗟 from Rush Duel. Like same thing. I just got it because it looked cool. I might complete the set. I might not. Rush Duel stuff is really nice though. The secret rare foiling on the set is really nice. It pops. Although with 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗡𝗟, because it's fucking fat as fuck, you can't really see it too well. But trust boys, the Rush Duel stuff is actually pretty nice. Might complete the set, like I said. Might not. No clue, to be honest. It's not that important to me. I really don't like the God cards. From the DM era, I primarily like the Magicians, Dark Magician Girl, Blue Eyes stuff, Red Eyes stuff. What else is there? I do, oh guys, I do, what I want to get is Dark Magician of Chaos. Because as a kid, I got that card. I had that card. I had one of my buddies that I would play with. He stole it, and then I went to his house, essentially. So we got off the bus. He wanted to see the card. I showed him the card that was with a deck or whatever. So we went through the deck, and then he went inside his apartment building, and then I went through my deck, and I was like, wait, it's gone. So I went to confront the guy. I remember this vividly, guys. I went to go get my card, and his brother... It was him and his brother was like, wait, I thought you said he gave it to you. So his brother just kind of, was on my side. And then his dad, who was there in the apartment, was like, you stole from him? And he beat him. Like, okay, not that much. Like, as a kid, it was probably a little bit much, seeing it. But he just kind of smacked his ass a little. And yeah, I got my card back. So that was my interesting story of the day, I guess. Let's move on to the binder. Alright guys, so there are additions to the binder. I'm going to go fast though because there's not that many additions. If you saw the previous collection video, you know about what's in here. So yeah, first page, nothing new. I think there's one collector's rare that's new, but I pulled it on camera, so you guys should have seen it. I don't remember if I bought these before or after, but I like... so again, collector's rares, my favorite rarity. And I wanted some Solemn Strikes just because it's a decent card, and I wanted them in that collector's rarity. I got a Sophia and a Ryan, the Labyrinth Servant, that I pulled. I think those two might be new as well, though I'm not exactly sure. Let's move on here. And I'll try to get everything on camera, guys, just so you guys can at least see it. It's really hard, man. This binder is huge. I really do want to get a better setup, but for right now, yeah. Oh, actually, giveaway time, boys. All right, so we hit the Dark Magician page, and it reminded me of the giveaway. Let's do a little cut here. All right, guys. So the giveaway is either a Blue Eyes White Dragon or a Dark Magician Girl that I will pick at random for you guys. Two winners, right? So one of you will either get a Dark Magician Girl, and the other one will get a Blue Eyes. And the phrase that pays is 200 subscribers. It should be 2 words, or I guess a number 200 and the word subscribers somewhere in your comment. And just let me know anything else on there on the comment. You don't really have to put anything else, but usually people do. And you will win this. And again, the rules or the qualifications, you have to have an American address, because shipping outside of America or to places outside of America is really hard, really expensive, and I'm a poor boy. And then the second one is you must be a public subscriber. Google that if you don't know what that means, and you have to like the video. That's it, essentially. Oh, and the phrase, of course. Put the phrase, so I know you actually are entering the giveaway. I will pick a winner in 2 weeks, and hopefully it's you. Good luck, guys. Let's go back to the regularly scheduled program here. Dark Magician page. Yeah, so there's a lot of Dark Magician Girls, guys. I have more actually to the side here. I will show you guys. I invested heavily in Dark Magician Girl and Blue Eyes. This is one I actually pulled on camera, and the glare is fucking terrible. Oh, hate it. Hate it. Let's see if I can move it, actually. I mean, yeah, buddy, let's go. There it is. That's a little bit better. So I invested heavily in Dark Magician Girls, guys. I got 20-ish Dark Magician Girls, and then 20-ish Blue Eyes on pre-sale. That's why I'm doing the giveaway as Blue Eyes and Dark Magician Gold, because I have a lot of copies of it. And also, dude, these are the best fucking alt arts of both Blue Eyes, Dark Magician, and even Red Eyes. I just didn't buy any Red Eyes because I figured that was going to be the one that, the bastard child, you know, the one that doesn't get sold as much, even though it does look as cool, probably even better than Blue Eyes, in my opinion. So I invested heavily, essentially. That's the end of that story. So I think we've seen everything here from the previous video as well. Let's move on here, because this is the big stuff here. I got, I think, since the last video, 2 more the Dark Magicians, because, like I said, Magician stuff is cool. They're all Starlights. So I'll pull one out. Once you see one, you've basically seen them all. But beautiful card. I do plan on buying more. Right now, it's pretty cheap, I'd say. Relatively, like $200. I know it's expensive, but relatively, it's pretty cheap considering it's Dark Magician, man. And the Dark Magicians as an Ultra was like a $100 card, like not even a year ago. So as a Starlight, definitely worth 200 bucks. And I think it's only one copy per deck as well, so you don't need to invest too heavily. The other one is Illusion of Chaos, because this is probably a better card. Yeah, probably a better card than the Dark Magicians, because it kind of lets you extend a little bit more, get your plays going a little bit more. And yeah, Starlight, man, look at that fucking shine. Love Starlights now. The other thing is I got 2 Destroyer Phoenix guys. Look at that guy. And I wish I could have bought more, but the prices have gone up, and I really hope the camera is not struggling to show you guys the beauty of it. I think I started liking Destroyer Phoenix guy a lot more because of Master Duel and its summoning animation. It's really fucking dope. So it really won me over. And yeah, like I said, I wish I could have bought more. The prices are going up, so probably not going to be buying more. And that's unfortunate. 2 is too little, if you ask me. But I'm probably going to buy more Yugioh Dragons and more Dark Magicians, Illusion of Chaos, etc., because those are still at least relatively cheap compared to DPE. And then so we got Divine Carnates, however you say her, the first word there, Kurikari, I think, yeah. So I got 2 Starlights. I don't like waifus, but I know if you put together Starlight action with some titty action, you're going to get a lot of profit. So that's why I bought them. We'll see if they go up. There's not that many listings of this card, and I actually bought 2 more recently. They just haven't shipped. So we'll see how that goes. I really wanted to moon and then sell it for some profit there. But, I mean, that's the binder, guys. Like I said, I haven't had much time. I'm trying to see here if I'm lying, but I don't think I am. I haven't bought any Ghost Rares from Ghost from the past 2 yet, because, like I said, 3 months, guys. It took us 3 months to get 100 new subscribers, and it's already almost 300 subscribers. So thank you, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe for more and all that jazz. Next milestone for me for another like showcase like this would be 500 subscribers. Hopefully, you know, I do say hopefully it's not in 3 months, but I kind of hope it's less than 3 months, because I want the channel to grow so we can get monetized, get more product, and we can actually open up stuff more regularly instead of doing it like once per week, because it does cost a lot of money, guys. But that's the video. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I don't remember if I said that already. Enter the giveaway. Remember the rules, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.